Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Nevis Island Administration received 100,000 face masks from the Medical University of the Americas today, Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. The brief handing over ceremony took place at the Emergency Operations Center at Long Point.
It's my pleasure to represent our company and this donation to the island government and the Ministry of Health with, disposable masks. There is nobody that has too many, and I know that they will all go to good use. And we as physicians and as a surgeon have worn them every day of our lives. We understand their utility, and we appreciate that, people need to understand that we have to protect ourselves and each other. And I'm very happy that we have, survived this as well as we have, and we're hopeful that we're going to continue and, remain as COVID-free as possible.
Dean of the Medical University of the Americas, Dr. Ralph Crum, then presented the face masks to Premier of Nevis and Minister of Health in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Premier Brantley then expressed gratitude to the head of the university for what he termed a generous donation.
We are receiving, I am advised, 100,000 masks. And the value is somewhere in the region of $50,000 US. By any measure, that is significant. The island of Nevis is a small island, but as Dr. Crum said, we can't get enough of the relevant supplies. COVID-19 has changed our lives, perhaps forever. The new normal that we have to deal with requires us to wear masks. In fact, even as we are having this brief ceremony, you would realize that all of us are masked. Many of these masks are what they call single-use or disposable. And so while it sounds like a lot of masks when we say 100,000, because they're disposable, we recognize that we could get through them pretty quickly in terms of using them up. And so this is a very significant donation to us.
Also present at the handing over ceremony were Junior Minister of Health, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, Assistant Dean of the University, Dr. Sandeep Kakar, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Shalisa Martin Clark. The United States-based Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, has listed the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis among countries with a very low risk of contracting COVID-19 in its latest risk assessment level for COVID-19 that was updated on September 4th, 2020. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, is America's leading public health agency. It uses travel health notices to advise travelers and other audiences about health threats around the world. St. Kitts and Nevis was listed among some 25 other countries on the CDC's No Travel Health Notice. COVID-19 risk is very low. The CDC bases its COVID-19 travel health notice risk levels on two sets of data: virus transmission rates at the destination, which is the primary criteria, and healthcare capacity and public health infrastructure at the destination. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis has maintained an R value of reproductive number of below 0.3. The R value is a way of rating the virus's ability to spread. It is the number of people that one infected person will pass the virus on to on average. Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, while speaking on a recent edition of the popular Leadership Matters virtual series, stated that the low-risk rating placed on St. Kitts and Nevis comes as a result of the country's excellent management of the pandemic. Dr. Harris said this is indicative of our effective control measures in containing this deadly virus and the personal responsibility you took in changing your behavior and adapting to the new norms. The Honorable Prime Minister, however, continues to urge citizens and residents to comply with the non-pharmaceutical measures outlined by the World Health Organization, WHO, and health professionals that have helped in containing the spread of the deadly virus. Still to come.
All the other health centers, we're asking that you go and you take your your blood pressure test.
The details after this break.
Contribute to the future. Create the sound of Nevis. The Nevis Tourism Authority, in collaboration with the Culturama Secretariat, presents the Nevis Song Competition. Winner will receive EC $5,000. That's right, 5,000 EC dollars could be yours. The deadline is September 11th, 2020. Submit your song to info@nevisisland.com. Visit www.nevisisland.com and www.culturamanevis.com for more information. It's the Nevis Song Competition.
Welcome back. NEVLEC wishes to advise customers on the Gingerland feeder in the area of Bailey's Yard to Pond Hill, including Montpelier Estate and Cox, that there will be an outage from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Thursday, September 10th, 2020. This is to energize load break switches, LBS, in Cox and Pond Hill to provide NEVLEC with the flexibility to backfeed from Charlestown 2 into Gingerland and conversely, Gingerland onto the Charlestown 2 feeder. Upon completion, areas between Bailey's Yard and Cox will be fed from the Charlestown 2 feeder. The areas from Beaumont to Pond Hill will remain on the Gingerland feeder. This upgrade is part of NEVLEC's ongoing objective to provide resiliency, sustainability, and flexibility to the NEVLEC grid. NEVLEC wishes to apologize for any inconvenience caused due to the interruptions. Caribbean Wellness Day week of activities continued this week with Water Wednesday.
On Wednesday, it's Water Wednesday. Water Wednesday is actually something that has been implemented into the primary schools where we're asking them to just drink water every Wednesday for the whole Wednesday. But we have decided to incorporate it into our virtual week of activities. And so we're asking individuals to take a picture of the amount of water that they would drink in a day or they drink on that particular Wednesday and post it to our Facebook page or our Instagram page and hashtag and tag it with the hashtag Water Wednesday, or you can hashtag COVID-19. You could take a picture of the water that you had in the morning, and then you could take a picture of the empty bottle to say that you finished the water, or you could just take a picture of the full bottle of water.
Senior health educator in the Health Promotion Unit, Chevaline Nisbet, speaking about another activity for the celebration of Caribbean Wellness Day. On Thursday, September 10th, the Health Promotion Unit will be hosting an activity dubbed Testing Thursday.
On Thursday, which is Testing Thursday, we are asking individuals to go to the nearest health center. All of the health centers will be on board except the Cotton Ground Health Center. All the other health centers, we're asking that you go and you take your blood pressure test and your blood sugar test. And this is for screening purposes. It's important to get screened for NCDs so that you know what your status is, or you know if you're pre-diabetic or pre-hypertensive, and what you and the nurse can work out so that you can prevent yourself from becoming a full-blown diabetic or hypertensive, or how you can control it if you're already diagnosed with it. We're asking that individuals who are interested in taking, especially the blood sugar test, that they go in the morning before they have had breakfast or lunch, so that it could be a fasting blood sugar test so we could get real results.
Caribbean Wellness Day is being celebrated under the theme Power Through Collective Action. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.